Studios here. Hey, this is Dallas, hanging out with Niles. Dallas.
Right.
How you doing, man?
Doing great.
How's Ozzfest treating you?
We're enjoying it, you know. I think it's pretty monumental music festival. You know, Ozzfest is pretty killer, you know. I mean, there's a lot of metalheads, and there's a lot of people that, or not necessarily even metalheads, maybe just people that want to see a live show. Because, you know, live performances always have a certain energy that is irreplaceable. And even if you're not into a certain type of music, watching it live is always fascinating. It's always fun to do, you know, whether it's your thing or not. So I think it's killer to be here. It's killer to be on tour again. It's killer to have a new album out. And, you know, we're completely stoked.
Cool. Before we talk about the new album, Ozzfest is free this year, which is, in my opinion, really fucking cool. What do you think about it?
I think that's very cool also, you know. That's quite interesting, and it actually brings up a lot of points, you know. Why not? You know what I mean?
So, talk to me about the new album, just released. You guys have put together, you guys have a serious history. Good looking catalog at this point. What's the new album in store for us? What does it have?
Definitely Nile. We definitely took a few different directions, but we always do that on every album.
Yeah.
I mean, every album we do is slightly different, but definitively Nile. And you know, that's pretty much like what I can tell you about it. You know, it's another album that we're very, very, very happy with. You know, it's our second time working with producer Neil Kernan. It's our second album with George Colias on drums. And yeah, you know, we couldn't be happier. Just everything involved with it, and like the whole process of recording this time and everything, you know, was so much better. It's a clean mix, but it's also very aggressive and kind of edgy sounding. And you know, the songwriting is, I think, very honed in and very focused this time.
Cool.
You know, and you know, definitely some atmospheric elements as well, you know, on some of the songs and stuff like that too. So we definitely achieved, again, you know, an album with, I would say, a good amount of variety to it as well. You know, we usually always try to put out an album that has different, you know, songs, different, you know, not just kind of the same thing every song, you know, have unique individual songs. So, you know, that's the goal, and to stay true and stay to our guns.
Cool. You guys put on a hell of a live show, man.
Well, thank you.
Dude,
it was a lot of fun today.
Oh, too bad you guys played early, but still,
hey, that's all good,
absolutely
though,
killer.
Get to usher in the day the right way with some metal.
That's a harsh way to wake up, man.
I love that. We're gonna copyright that.
So it's been said that Nile, out of every band on the circuit right now, all genres, puts the most amount of work into their and research into their lyrics. You guys have a lot of historical references. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, you know, Carl is, you know, a great guitar player and an avid reader. You know, I read quite a bit myself, maybe not quite as much as he does, but you know, and that's a big, you know, inspiration for the lyrics and stuff. Pretty much always has been, and also for the vocals, because I mean, there's the thing. That's what feeds the music, is what the songs are talking about. So it's, you know, it's always fun, exciting, and sometimes challenging to have that kind of thing to work with in a musical environment. You know, what kind of emotions can you bring out of this? And, you know, study the culture, even study the music that they were playing, or you know, what that particular culture might be playing on instruments nowadays, or whatever. You know, it has to do a lot with that, and then it has a lot to do with, you know, just the whole arrangement of everything, the vocals and song.
Absolutely. That was heavy, man. Kids, read your books. So you guys are considered by a lot of people at a virtuosic state between the members of the band. who are your influences that like got you to this point?
Oh man, there's
I just opened up a can of worms, didn't
there's
I?
a lot of great artists. You know, mostly guitar driven for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just me personally. Definitely guitar driven stuff, blues, rock, heavy metal. You know, that pretty much is what inspired me to start playing music. You know, early bands like Rush would be one of them for me. Let's see, you know, and then later on, you know, and then other bands as well. But like later on, you know, getting more into more like the thrashy kind of thing. You know, Slayer, Exodus, Metallica, you know. Still a big fan of Exodus, man.
Yeah.
They're kicking ass,
awesome.
dude. Yeah, it's great. You know, all that whole thing, you know, that kind of got me into playing guitar, and you know, not ever being able to really find a singer at the time kind of got me into doing the vocal thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you just kind of do what you got to do, you know what I mean?
So you guys are out here on tour. Who is your, if you guys had one band right now you guys are playing with, who is it? Who do you love to see every night or will be seeing every night out here on tour?
Oh wow, you know, we're actually happy to get an opportunity. I mean, we're getting in the swing of things now. We just started the
It's
tour.
3 dates in, yeah.
Yeah, it's not too long to the tour, but you know, once everything gets settled in and you know we have a little bit more time, definitely gonna check out the whole show. You know, I'm definitely gonna do that probably a few times before this is over with. Definitely, you know, unless I have something to do, you know, I definitely want to check out more bands and see what the hell's going on, because quite frankly, I've been so fucking busy. I'm not able to do that.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's okay. But at the same time, you know, I've been listening to my old records for too damn long, and I really want to check out some new shit.
Cool.
That's how I feel about it. You
It's
know.
fucking awesome. Good shit, man. Well, I really appreciate you doing the interview.
Oh, no problem, dude.
This is Dallas with Niles. Dallas.